You know, it was obviously a tough loss, you know, but Ashland's a pretty good team. There's no doubt. There's a reason why they're where they were for the, you know, throughout the whole season, you know, #1 or so. But they played a great game, you know, and we had no answers at times. You know, we had a game plan in place, but sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, and they just played really well and they shot the ball well. And I mean, they won just about everything category in this score box. So we pretty much lost to a better team tonight.
Matching up with Carrie Doherty and Diva Gerbeck down low, what did they do so well, and why is that such a tough matchup?
You know, they know how to play within the system. They know, they're really patient. They know how to let things develop for themselves. You know, they and the whole team in general is just, you know, they really know how to play together. They really know where to go and who needs to get the ball and where they need to get the ball. So they have a lot of patience. They obviously took advantage of all the open looks, and you know, they shoot 50% from the outside. You know, can open up some good looks on the inside. So you know, especially those two. I mean, obviously this is the reason why, you know, she's a, you know, Division II Player of the Year. You know, so pretty good players, really patient, really know their role within the team, and everybody in this on this team, they knew exactly what they have to do. Everybody play within the system, play within their strengths and their role. And, took advantage again of some of our mistakes.
I guess the shot selection for you guys, were you happy with the way it played out? Did you want to?
You know, if you hit them, always happy. I don't care how they look, you know, where to take it from. So, you know, we fell behind, and you know, I mean, we had games that we shot 50% or better from the outside. So hey, you know, like I said, if you hit them, you know, you're happy. If you don't, you're not. But you know, I asked him to open looks, take the shot with confidence, and that was what I told them to do, and that's what they did. You know, some of them went in, some of them did not. So you know, I think we gave people a lot of opportunities to back off of us too much. You know, and not being not having 5 players on the floor as a threat on offense. You know, and this game, that's what I told them to do. I said, hey, get good looks, open looks, take a shot. You know, again, you make, you know, 15 out of 31, it's a different game. Okay, unfortunately we didn't. Came up short a little bit.
Kristen, did they do anything defensively differently, I guess, in the second half? It took you a little while to get going a little bit there in the second half.
I don't know. I think they just played us really smart. I mean, they knew what they were doing and they stuck to it. You know, we hurt ourselves most of the time. We didn't hit our layups when we were wide open and missed some shots, and you know, it's not so much their defense as much as, you know, us not finishing and doing the job.
Yeah, we just you know, these type of games, you need people to step up. You know, obviously we have a, you know, Turner's done now. We had a couple of good players, you know, but unfortunately there's not enough at times, or most of the time. You know, you gotta you need other people to step up, and that's the reason why I told everybody to be a threat on that offense. You know, just, you know, get good looks. You got to finish up layups. You got to make shots. Got to get to the line. So, you know, we made it tough on ourselves at times.
Can you compare this game a lot to the first one in any facet with them? You know, 70. I mean, they scored the same amount of points. How different was it the first time you guys saw them?
Obviously, not a whole lot of difference,
right.
But you know, unfortunately, but you know, we were also a different team the first time around. You know, we had some injuries throughout the whole season. Kind of still, you know, from that point on, you know, trying to figure out new positions for new players. I mean, compared to the first game we played, wasn't much of a difference. I think even the first game we got out rebounded pretty bad. Obviously they hit shots both ways. I think we were in the same situation kind of the first game. We cut it close, and then they made their run at the type. So it wasn't much different, I do believe they were a little more aggressive that first game on offensive end, compared to this game. But we obviously don't remember the stats, but I do want to say that we got the free throw line a little more that particular game. I might be wrong. Quote me on that one. But it wasn't. Again, we had a pretty good game plan. We tried to stick to it, but we made some mistakes, mental mistakes, and we paid the price. We can't. You gotta play through some, obviously through some mistakes at times when you know what you're supposed to do, and still not really focus, not make some of those mistakes. You're just gonna pay the price. And like I said, they took advantage of some of our mistakes.
Kristen, can you say that that's the second best, first best defense you faced as a guard out there this year? I mean, I guess how does their defense compare to what you've seen this year?
I mean, their defense is great. I mean, our conference is full of physical, strong defense. So I don't think we should be ready. I don't know. I mean, we should be ready for any defense, really. I mean, we play against some great players.
They did a pretty good job as a team defense.
Yeah.
I don't,
Really well
those, especially on Turner, there's no help. There's probably a different situation, but they played really well as a team. The team defense. That's what pretty much, and that's one of the reasons why, obviously, they won the game. Like I said, we couldn't really open up that lane and let it, couldn't open up the lane much because of our,
They did a lot of switches, which I think was really smart for their end because, we're setting mostly guards, and the guards were just switching on us a lot. But, I think that was different for us. Besides that, I mean,